Genitals don't belong on cupcakes.
Welcome back to Visited by Voices community stream. It's been a few minutes.
What?
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 I guess you can read the screen, but we are joined today by myself, Sam, Joe Bob Tarheel, the Daily Ghost, making his Visited by Voices premiere, the Majestic Orc, and the ever-present streaming Flesh Wound Dan.
How's it going? How's it going?
Yeah, I was just clear my throat.
Almost
like we're all doing mic checks.
We're chasing some sound.
Creepy.
So, it's been about a half a year since we've done this, believe it or not.
What? No, really. No, that wasn't a Stone Cold thing. I'm very confused. Like, it's been a half a year. Oh, you're right. Oh, the last one was October, wasn't it?
Yeah. And too long, and also not long enough. I always love meeting up with the community and having as many voices on the channel as possible. I also think, though, that when we started doing these community streams, there wasn't a lot of people doing them, but that mantle has really been taken up by a bunch of other channels, and I was grateful for that because it gave a lot of people from different avenues of the community their voices. So it's cool to come back. I'd like it to be something we do, but I don't want to make it dominate the channel. We are aware of the echo. If I can figure it out at some point, we will. So, Sam, how you been?
Good. You know what it is?
WrestleMania.
Besides that.
Yeah. Yeah, WrestleMania.
Did we miss
Any
the
other
birthday?
guesses?
Birthday?
No, but it's Stone Gaffney's birthday is tomorrow, so if y'all follow him on Twitter, go give him a shout out. But today it's my Samiversary. I have been the official co-host of Visited by Voices for 1 exact year.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Congrats.
And
So, are you going from your guest appearance or the first time you were a co-host?
first time I was co-host, like announced. Because that was official. So thank you for having me for a whole year, and I hope to be here and annoy you people for much longer.
Jonathan, thank you for joining us.
What it is, yo?
Everyone's got the echo. Everyone sounds like a Public Enemy album circa 1992.
Yeah,
I may be the only one. Am I the only one that
Hey,
sounds
how low can you go? Death row. North no.
See, Orc works. It works for Orc. It's fun for him to just freestyle on whatever, and it sounds really cool.
if you close your eyes, you would think we're all in a cave. Like if somebody's driving, like this is some sort of like Descent Part 3 kind of thing going on here.
Ooh.
I'm shocked there ever was a direct-to-video like cheap-ass Descent 3. That seems like something you could do on a budget.
Here, guys. No crazy monsters or shitty rewrote endings or anything.
It's like, do you want the smart British ending or the really dumb American ending? It's up to you.
I saw that so early that I was confused when it did come out on DVD because I'm like, this is not the movie I saw.
Yeah, I think a lot of us saw bootlegs before that thing was actually out. So, because it was out in Britain like 6 months earlier or something.
Yeah, I probably saw that like a year before.
Rock Music Forever 90 says he misses me, and he's glad I didn't review the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre film. I love the spelling massacre, by the way. They should actually change the series to that.
Massacre?
So, I know that I didn't get to cover X on Region Free because I wasn't on the show for reasons. I do want to express my opinion on that. Has any of you or all of you seen it?
I have not seen it yet, so if anybody's spoiling, I can come back.
There is literally nothing to spoil in the movie.
Okay.
It's exactly what you think it is.
Okay.
Wait, Jonathan, what do you think it is?
I have no idea. I want to know nothing about it. I just want to go in as blind as humanly possible. I haven't watched a trailer or anything.
When you say
How are
blind,
you existing on Twitter? It's been like squirrel all over the place.
Stupid internet. I heard nothing. Am I back?
You're here.
you haven't cut out yet, but it's early. Oh, there you go.
Quick, ruin expert for now that he's gone. Everybody talk about it.
So all I wanted to say is it's not my favorite Ty West film. Not really even close. I will say that I think it's a good film, maybe even a very, very good film. It's not a great film. It has weird, literate enough, but it's a tease that it could have been that much better of a film. I liked his main theme. I just wish it had an ending that supported that theme.
What? To Jonathan.
The fuck?
Dick. There.
Damn.
Kick out that imposter.
That cycling circle that's pretending to be Jonathan.
Jonathan is busy loading. He's back. He's good now.
But I was just happy, I guess, to see an original property in America on screen. Definitely worth seeing. It was better than Uma, which had my vote going into the weekend. I was like, which am I going to see? I'm going to go see Uma. And it was the wrong choice. But I'm glad I supported this lesser-known film, I guess. Anyone have anything to say that won't just completely destroy the film for Jonathan?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good movie, but I wasn't as jazzed about it as everybody else is, and it's I had some issues with the portrayal of sexuality in that movie. Like, I think it got a lot of things right when it depicts sex workers in, like, they're not stigmatizing sex work in the movie, which is cool. I appreciate that. But and then we have the portrayal of the sexuality of the villains, and then that's its issue. Also, the makeup is the old age makeup is a little dodgy because so Lauren, do you know anything about what went into the makeup by any chance? I haven't looked it up.
They were silicone masks, and then there was just work done around the eyes in traditional latex. There's some lighting. It looked great. There's this one shot of the old man in a flashlight. Awesome. Looks great. Then there's other shots in daylight where I was like, oh man, someone visited Spirit Halloween. So,
Griffin, welcome to the cave.
Oh, hey, how y'all doing?
we're very echoey, apparently.
Everybody's being visited by all the voices.
I guess.
Am I the only one that's not echoing?
You're echoing.
Oh, okay.
Feed it
so again, without spoiling anything for Jonathan, I would say, Sam, I think the concept was not really about sex. It was about the a generational issue, whereas one generation was willing to commoditize sex, and one saw it as this pure thing that they no longer could have.
Is that me?
Is that you what?
Is the stream running incredibly slow for anyone else?
No.
No, it is you, sir.
It's not too bad.
Son of a bitch.
We're all on LSD.
By the way, you're fine. You're broadcasting fine. You're just not doing well on your end.
Really?
Really
Uh,
I
should
just watch you guys at 3 FPS.
So I think it was kind of I think the message was really good. I think like what it was trying to say was really pure. But then of course they made the villains the one with the better attitude as far as if you think sex should be meaningful. And not commoditized. So it creates a problem for it as far as some structural issues with traditional slashers. But we won't get into that because that would spoil it for Jonathan.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I still recommend it, but again, I'm just gonna be, I'll still recommend it because I know it's a good movie and it shot well. I really like everybody in the cast, but it didn't really hit for me. But go watch it
If you dare.
Is that Iron Butterfly?
You're muted, Lauren.
I know I'm muted. I'm trying to find this echo. All right. So anyone else have any feelings on X without spoiling the film?
It's a lot of fun. It's not my favorite movie of the year so far, but I had a blast. I didn't get to see Uma though. So, all things considered, though, it surprised me. Went a little bit harder, a little more. And the echo's gone.
Oh, shit.
No, never mind. There it is.
No, I got it. I got it. Ghost, do me a favor. Unless you're speaking, just mute. But by all means, speak up when you want to. It's awesome to have you.
Gotcha. Test these 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so
There it goes.
And the we've left the cave.
I love you, Ghost. I just want to let you know that, okay, buddy?
I'm afraid if I keep talking, then we're gonna get the echo back.
Yeah, I just came back.
I just heard it.
It's isolated now.
Yeah.
So the echo is me?
He's not
Unfortunately, it's not that simple. It's more a matter of it being a combination. So when you're unmuted, yeah, I'm feeding back through. But if we had a different combination of people, it would probably not play that way. I've had this problem on StreamYard before. It's just whatever.
Yeah,
So
it's a little annoying.
If you're not speaking, just mute and we'll be good. Yeah, look at that.
There we go.
There we go. All right. So I do recommend if you haven't got out to see X to see it, but unfortunately you probably don't have the opportunity because pretty much it lost most of its screens this week. There's a weird thing among a lot of exhibitors is that they feel like there's a limited audience, and if there's something in genre, that's what's going to get the screen. It's very rare that you see two genre films playing in the same plex, and unfortunately they consider Morbius to be horror. So we lost all those.
That's some Marvel shit nobody wanted or asked for.
Well, I think people asked for it, but they just got the film they got, probably.
Yeah, because I've never heard of it.
I want to see Morbius, but I'm also really enjoying all the memes that I'm seeing about Morbius this weekend. And, it's just, I'm not trying to shit on the movie because I haven't seen it, but they are hilarious. Like the ones where it's sold out showing for Morbius and it's an empty theater. Or the best part of Morbius was when he morbed all over those guys. I was like, no, it's so good. It's so good.
I heard several people say it's the worst Marvel movie since Daredevil. So
again, Captain Marvel exists. There's no way.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel is literally the worst Marvel movie I've seen.
Captain Marvel's just
It's so boring.
bland. It's just bland.
It's
But
just
this movie, from what I heard, sounds just inept.
That almost makes me excited.
I'll take inept over boring.
Okay.
It gives me something to laugh at.
I don't know.
Let me just say this. Every time these people go out there and just tell us if you don't like the movie, then we'll label it Ism. I'm like, come on, just.
Well, I think, the whole thing is Sony has this deal. They own all the Spider-Man characters, and anything that appeared in the comics before whatever that date was, they can use. They're just trying to find what makes sense. Like Venom was the easy thing. Now they got to actually dive deep and figure it out. If I was them, Jesus, man, just do a Green Goblin prequel, origin story by itself, and you probably got the audience showing up.
Yeah,
Just we just care about the dollars, right? Gives a shit.
I think I'm going to have a better time watching Moon Knight than I am going to have watching Morbius. Moon Knight looks pretty interesting.
Yeah, it does.
I watched the first episode. It was actually pretty fun.
Okay. That gives me hope.
I'll get to it, he says, with fingers crossed.
Some people were talking about that Halo series on Paramount Plus, which I'm not a Halo fan. I'm just like, how many of y'all are Halo fans? I've heard of Halo.
I know what it is. That's
I know
about
what it
it.
is.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Are you talking about like what angels have over their heads, or
the Master Chief?
There are no
cool,
angels.
Yeah,
Kid
I'm not a
Icarus
Halo
then.
fan. I'm
Is
just,
that
No,
the
he just
Beyonce
had
album?
I'm not a Halo fan, and I'm just like, when they say they don't look at the material of the games, I'm like, it's a disaster before anything gets started. Or somewhere in that line.
Well, this goes back to my old things. Like, why would you adapt video games into movies? Video games are made to be experienced firsthand, to manipulate, to be directly involved. It's an active form of entertainment. Movies are passive. It doesn't work. That's why they don't get these things right.
Yeah, if you're familiar with the content before you get into the project,
I don't think that really helps, though.
But
I don't know that helps.
I've seen interviews that these people that were part of it didn't even care. I'm like,
Who would?
man.
Everything superhero is so gimmicky for me now. It's like I know everybody loved it, but I'm like, we're gonna bring all the Spider-Mans into one movie.
It's starting to become a gimmick.
Spider-Mans.
It's
a
wrestling gimmick nobody wanted.
Yeah, and I've got to watch.
Oh shit! Nobody wanted that.
Exactly.
But I got to watch 50 movies.
I think the fucking box
follow
office
it.
proves that people wanted that. Like,
I agree. It's not.
No, I'm
me,
not. I'm
though.
not disagreeing with you, Dan. I'm talking about Joe Bob saying nobody wanted that. Yeah, there was a billion
I mean,
fucking people that said fuck
Well,
that.
it wasn't really necessary.
No
Really,
movie is
yeah.
necessary. No movie is necessary, except maybe
Yeah.
Hereditary.
But it's
We're-
all right not to watch it though.
I feel like
And-
we're gonna get a CGI Adam West beating the shit out of Joaquin Phoenix. Like that's the track we're on at this point.
I just take
It's
my
funny you say
eyes
that.
elsewhere.
Why?
Because I heard something remarkably like that from a really good source. So,
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
yeah.
Have you heard an update on Fast and the Furious Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Fury?
Jurassic
It's
Fury.
happening.
So it's real.
It's real.
Oh man.
Yeah, you
No,
got
I-
it right
I-
now.
They're not going to let anything out before the next Jurassic Park is out. They don't want to step on its tail.
I mean,
Warren.
putting
Like,
dinosaurs,
adapted novelization.
putting dinosaurs in Fast and Furious is literally the only way you would get me to watch those movies because I'm like, I
No,
don't
I'm
care
in.
about
at the
cars.
point.
I drive a
Take my
Chevy
money.
Sport. I don't care about cars, clearly.
I want to
I'm
see
a call guy and I'm just not a
The
fan of those
Rock
movies.
driving a Hummer up the back of a T-Rex.
I
Well,
want to
getting
see.
a Hummer.
I want to see Vin Diesel slide down the back of anything.
like he's Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
Like, they're
God.
gonna find the fastest dinosaur ever and like try to fucking ride it.
And I
Like,
want,
that'll
and I
be
want,
a-
I want a shot of Michelle Rodriguez and all.
I just hope that they can just
I
completely blow
got
through
it.
his mind
I
and just
fucking
work-
got it.
work Godzuki
You know what
into it
this
and you're
could lead
fine.
to? This could be like the spirit. They could have a spiritual like successor to Tammy the T-Rex. Paul Walker's ghost could show up.
No, I was just about. I got a way to bring him back. They find a mosquito that bit Paul Walker. They clone Paul Walker using an ostrich egg.
His brother needs
And-
his brother needs some money.
And oddly enough, he kind of looks like Brendan Lee.
It would be fucking perfect.
I just
would
need
be.
you to
Box
come out of
office
this
gold.
egg.
Hollywood
see that
doesn't
10
have the
times.
balls to go that far, but that's what should happen.
I feel like Jurassic Fury should just at the bottom shut up. You know you're gonna see it. That's all I
Correct.
should just say.
I just think it should have a
That's
T-Rex
something
screaming into
Cannon
Vin
can do.
Diesel, or screaming back at him. The same size too.
You know,
That
Mike,
shit Cannon should do.
Mike, I'd like to see Ice Cube in Jurassic Fury as like a fucking raptor trainer.
Oh
Break it
no, no, no,
down,
no!
bitch.
Just bring in his character from that XXX sequel that no one saw.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I mean him and Vin Diesel
How
are
about Friday?
Bring back
Willem Dafoe.
You
No,
know,
bring-
somewhat
have
of a
him play
scientist
the,
myself.
Have him play the character on Friday with Chris Tucker. That would be a trip.
No,
I
now
don't think
we've
you're getting
gone
Chris
too
Tucker
far.
back.
Now we've gone too far. That's where I draw the line.
That the budget can afford that.
Tiny Lister kills a
Yeah, that's
raptor
still-
with a bicycle. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's still the. I still watch that all the time. If it's on
All the
television, I
time?
watch it.
It's always on in the Tar Heel house.
Or Rush Hour.
Well,
Rush Hour 3. You know, that,
and
it's
it,
like,
and it's in that opening. It's actually pretty damn funny. Well, what?
Ghost is
So
over
the
here
actor
making us
that
all
played
look
Aunt
bad.
Esther.
He's branded everything in his home now.
yeah.
Plus an echo.
Yes.
See, you got. Oh, it's a revolving poster. That's cool.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it like repeats some posters very quickly. And others, it's like I'll see a poster like once a month.
Where does one find something like that?
That thing I kind of went overboard on. Clearly, it's just a monitor. It's not the kind of monitor that you see. It is the kind of monitor that you see, like if you go into Wendy's or something, and it's just they have the menu up on the, it's
Yeah.
the
So you
display
robbed a
monitor.
Wendy's, is what you're saying.
Yeah, every once in a while it shows, the 4 for $4 that rolls through.
It's like the Barbarella poster, then fries.
So does a Baconator pop up every once
Your
in a while?
Frosty.
Fuck yeah.
I'd fucking love that, dude. Dude, Ghost, you can program it, right? Let's get that happening. Like, just don't say anything to anybody. Just go on and let it be just cycling through in the back.
Of Wendy's, you're saying?
No, like on your poster thing. Just throw it in there.
Yeah, I think I will for next time. Let the excitement begin. Yeah, but it's just like a little box thing, you just put in the memory stick or whatever with just the files and it plays through. So
You have a Boogeyman poster up behind you right now, which is funny because it's the director's only good film.
yeah, it just cycles through a bunch of it's mostly like 80s horror and stuff, but I have like some old like 70s like old porn stuff. It's nothing like graphic or anything, but some of that, but it's mostly 80s kind
Cheerleader
of stuff.
camp. Like,
Dan is envious.
I know. I'm gonna buy one now. It's gonna be
Yeah.
nothing but 70s porn stuff.
Gets to that Defiance of Good ad with Fred Lincoln, and he'll be exceptionally happy. If you haven't seen that film, that is a satanic porn film. For real, from the 70s. With one of the stars of Last Episode Left.
Yeah,
There
there
you
were
go.
quite a few. He did a adult sequel to Last House, essentially, with this character. There was, I won't segue into porn, but there was a lot of satanic panic porn films around
It's the
that
only way to
era.
get hard on.
It has to be a goat getting killed. It's the only way.
Okay, wow, that I wasn't. That was a weird segue for a second there. Talking about getting a hard on, and then there's got to be a go. And
Welcome
Read
to
it.
Dan's world.
Read in Sam's mind.
this is just like Scott Steiner giving the Hall of Fame speech when he talks about Randy Savage and having cows come to him, and I'm like, where is this
Oh.
going?
Sam, I swear to God, that was either going to end up with the goat getting a Steiner recliner or getting banged. Like I was like, where is this going? 'Cause it's one or the other.
It didn't go as off the rails as I thought it would. Still didn't get all of my Steiner math that I wanted.
So, I'm often asked if the destroying of slipcovers is a legit thing, or if I only destroy shit I really don't care about or like, or films I don't like. So let's do a film I really love. Would that be cool? So how about 1980s Alligator?
Oh no! Yeah. I just watched that last night, actually.
Brilliant.
You're a cocksucker, you know that?
There's no evidence
There goes
of
half the viewers.
Calling Lauren a cocksucker really needed that echo to make it that much more dramatic.
What I miss?
Lauren cocksucking.
I destroyed
guys.
a beloved classic slipcover.
I've had some day drinks. Y'all are gonna have to deal with me today. I'm sorry.
I think we're gonna summon Piz with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw a movie that I have to drag because it was pretty wretched, and I just saw The Institute.
I did too.
Oh yeah, that movie. Oof. It's kind of basically your standard, like, oh, this couple can't get pregnant because of events, and then they go to this place where it's like, oh, hey, we're gonna help you get pregnant. Oh, you're pregnant. Oh, it's it's an alien baby. But it's just really standard run of the mill stuff. But the thing is, like, it starts off really strong with the heroine, and she's having this nightmare where she's pregnant and getting chased by these like weird kind of shadowy snake things, and they corner her. And then all of a sudden, you see these hands in black satin gloves, like pulling apart a fake stomach and pulling out her organs. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be cheesy and cool, right? No. It's like this actress, like every time she screams, it's the kind of scream where you're like getting tickled. It's that level. And I'm just... It's really distracting because it's like she looks like Maria Kanellis and her acting ability is like the same level, and her character's name is Marie, so it's just
Oh god, just a trifecta.
yeah.
So this brings up an important point. Orc, are you ticklish?
Maybe.
Oh god.
That means
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So where are you most ticklish?
Butthole.
You know, in the no spots. Yeah.
The nipples.
Yeah. My ball sack.
Oh god.
The sack shouldn't be ticklish.
Not surprising.
The gooch.
I'm not sure if the viewership just went up or down. I'm not sure.
Probably up. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Exactly.
Lauren, are you
Exactly.
making secondary
I
accounts?
just don't get the popularity of it.
I do. It's fucking cardboard. It goes around your movie. What the fuck's there to get?
You get a little extra money on eBay for them.
Color. It's fun.
But if you want to pay,
It's fun. I like
And
it.
you never after you put it on your shelf, you
you wanna
never
pay-
look at it again in your life.
Horse shit. Maybe y'all don't. Y'all just don't fucking like them as much as I do, I guess.
Okay, Jonathan. Behind you is a wall of films.
Mhm.
When was the last time you picked anything off the top shelf over your right shoulder?
Okay, that's not fair because I'm short, homie. So
shit.
if a movie starts with like a number or an A or a B, I just got to convince myself I don't want to watch it.
Oh, so
I
you,
start-
you alphabetize your films?
Yeah.
I do them by year.
Hmm.
Ooh.
It's
For a
by
long
decade.
time, like
It's
I
by
did
decade,
genre. I would do genre and then alphabetize and shit. And it just got to be too much. Just screw it.
Dan just has different rooms for different genres, right?
Yeah.
Blu-ray 4K room. Then there's DVDs, grindhouse stuff. Yeah, pretty much. I got too much to do.
The bathrooms for the rom-coms.
There is stuff in the bathroom, not movies, but the library does include the bathroom. Zombie Betty Page shower curtain is one of my best finds. So
I don't do anything fun like that.
Does anybody have a bathroom library?
there are books in there. I have different stuff though. Yeah. Would you destroy the books, the Steam? I don't think that's a good idea.
It depends on the bathroom and also how it's set up. Because I mean, we have like our guest bathroom is basically where the books are kept, and they're just mostly just comic books and then some Mad magazines, but then the main bathroom, it's just like the shower is separate from the toilet. So,
As I would hope so. You don't get to take a shit while you're showering. I would hope they're separate.
I just have chick chat tracks and some pamphlets from the Church of the Divine Dawn. It's all good.
Gotta read something if your phone dies.
Yeah,
TV in the bathroom.
It always confuses guests when they look and they see ultra religious and satanic material just floating around at the same time.
Who's Aleister Crowley?
So I'm working on a craft project because I like to do cross stitch, and right now it's supposed to say giving up is never an option, but right now it just says giving up. But eventually I'm gonna put it in the bathroom just for inspiration.
What the hell was that, Dan?
Diary of a Drug Fiend. Somebody referenced Crowley. I had to pull out a comic book. So.
Interesting.
Yeah, not in my bathroom though.
No, bedroom, clearly. Hey, Jonathan, you read anything good recently?
I did read the ingredients on my shampoo bottle.
Did you?
Yes.
What's your favorite part?
Probably the xanthium gum, because I don't know what they do with that.
I think they make that out of goat.
I don't know, but it's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's why there's goats. Because if you think about it, there shouldn't really be goats. There's no reason.
I mean,
they're funny to watch.
Gum is just short for goat cum. You know that, right?
Yes.
It's good goat cum. What is that?
It's the only stuff you can find in Crazy Glue and your favorite soft drinks.
Sam, I've been meaning to ask since we got on here. Does your husband know about the affair you're having with Frosty the Snowman?
Well, thanks for blowing my cover, Jonathan.
You're going to have to warm those bad boys back up before you go back and see them. It's going to be a dead giveaway.
Why would Frosty the Snowman's dick be blue?
It's not. Your mouth's cold. It's a cartoonish reference for a cartoonish joke.
Oh, hey, what up, Jess?
Hey, Jess.
I didn't even notice that Jess was down there because he was below the line.
We can do Brady Bunch now. Yes.
Jess,
that's at the fucking Brady Bunch. Yeah. Shit.
Does that make me
just to catch you up?
There we go. I'm
Alice. Alice. Perfect.
Just to catch you up, Jess, orcs' balls are ticklish, and 70s satanic panic porn is awesome.
And we're talking about Frosty's dick.
Oh, well, I'm just
how the hell we came up with that.
Strange thing about Frosty's dick, it's the only dick on Earth that gets larger the colder it is.
How could
I don't know that that's true.
If I was sucking Frosty's dick because I wouldn't have no lips. My lips would be bleeding all over the place. Those things would just rip right off. My lips stuck.
I got $10 that says that's a fetish somewhere, by the way.
That sounds like it's like a Christmas story to like licking the flagpole type thing going on.
Wait, I'm on the wrong channel. Sorry, Orc.
I told you I'm a little inebriated, Jess.
I noticed you were on fire the last few minutes, just throwing them left and right.
So whatever's coming out's coming out. I apologize.
Well, and I just dropped by to support, hashtag rip the slip.
Yeah,
what the hell's up with that liking to those cardboard slip covers that cost you that much more money?
I'm sorry, I like shit.
And bless you for it. I mean, you collectors, I'm really not shaming you. It's just, I got to support Lauren with that. I understand the message there. I could care less. I just want the movie to play.
Same here.
Gotta get back to loving the films, not the containers they come in.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna lose this battle. So let's get back into loving the movie.
Yeah, but I can also be like upset that like I can spend $30 with a brand like Arrow and get this beautiful packaging, art books, things of that nature. But I can also spend $30 with fucking Scream Factory and get less than what they're doing for their fucking Blu-ray collector's editions. So there is a discrepancy there. If I'm paying a premium price, I want a little bit of fucking time to go into the packaging.
I'll give us a better price.
Some
basics.
Let me ask a serious question. Let's go around the room on this. what seriously would be your top price you would pay for any single movie in whatever package, whatever fantasy package is in your head? Because I really do cut off at 40 is my like dead stop. I can't justify anything over that ever.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you're
just
way more
line
generous
it
than
up.
I am.
I went 50 with that stupid fucking Kindred.
For a
Steel
single
Wool.
fucking movie?
I love that
50.
movie, but I wouldn't do it.
I'd never seen it. It was fucking mythical to me, so I had a lapse in judgment. But normally I wouldn't do that. I would say $30 is the fucking sweet spot.
But yeah, I'm just saying like the extreme. Like
50.
Question.
Sam, what would you do?
I'd also go with 40 because I'm thinking like, okay, well, what if it's another Nightmare on Elm Street movie? Am I going to pay $45 for it? I'm just like, no, but 40, I can do 40, and it would have to be something I really like because I don't really like physical media. I'm not made of them.
You know what? I'm gonna find out how much this Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K is, and that will tell you how much I will pay for one movie.
40?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really want to spend much more than 20, maybe 25 on one movie. We're not talking a box set of 3 even. We're talking one movie.
Exactly.
It'd have to be special.
Just took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah.
It's like, it depends on what the movie is to me. Like,
I'll
if
throw
it's-
it
if
out
it's-
there.
if it's-
$12.99. The
If
curse.
it's a movie I grew up with, yeah, I might put it down $20-25, but
Yeah, the
not
curse
for
needs to
like
go
a-
down.
if it's like a
VOD. What the fuck? Why is
special
it $20
edition
to
with
rent?
special features, yeah. But I'm not like paying $25 just to bare bones.
But isn't that the point, though, that we're not even talking necessarily that we have to care about the special features or anything? I just want a certain movie. Do I even want to pay $40-45 for a home version?
Yeah, exactly.
Nah.
Well, I don't want to, but there's films that if that was the only option I would do.
If I literally had no choice, man, but that would be a rare effing movie that I don't own to spend
Yeah.
$40 even on it.
I spent 30 on the Return to Oz Blu-ray because it was the 35th anniversary edition, and I wanted to upgrade the copy that I already had. But it's sort of like there's also nothing on. There's really no difference between it and the standard def.
Is that the one from '85?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see that movie because it's.
Oh, you must,
I talked
Joe.
about it a while back.
You must, Joe.
Can't beat Perusa Volk, so
It's a
she's worth
Disney
it.
movie too, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm?
With Return to Oz, was that a Disney movie?
It was.
I should have known.
Back when they were still good, something
Yeah,
Wicked
now-
This Way comes and all the
Now
Margaret stuff.
Disney's pushing BS nobody wants.
Okay,
Come on, Disney.
if we're gonna do
I'll just
Disney,
leave it at that. I'll leave it at that.
we gotta
I'll
talk.
leave it at that.
Disney. If we're gonna talk Disney, we gotta talk Disney. Do you guys know a live action Disney film called An Otter and Family?
I should know that. But I don't.
And
What, Otter and the Family?
most people saw it on the Wide World of Disney in the 70s or very early 80s. It is a film about a family that adopts an otter, and they have adventures. And then at the end of the movie, a fisherman sees the otter near the young boy, thinks it's attacking them, and clubs it to death graphically on screen.
I think I've
So
seen this
fucking
movie.
metal.
God
It is the
damn.
most crazy, disturbing, depressing thing Disney has ever done, and that includes The Fox and the Hound.
So that needs to be the end of Splash Mountain. You just go
That
down
seems
and then you see them just beating the shit out of them with the
Oh
club.
God.
Unsurprisingly, Otter and the Family is not available on Disney Plus, nor has it ever made since VHS was the last time it was available to own.
From the
Just like
sounds of
Song
it,
of
you have
the-
a better chance of Song of the South. Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Exactly.
I see
Exactly.
a double feature night coming.
But that's something I've never seen, but I've heard so many people talk about it.
It's a beautiful film. It really is.
Okay, I have a question. So how do you know if like an otter is getting ready to attack somebody? Because what if I make this mistake in my life and I club an otter to death by mistake?
And it's someone's family friend.
Like, was it rabies? Was the otter foaming from the mouth? Was he biting somebody's neck? What?
Just
So
look
now knows.
shifty. It's coming right for him, Sam. You had
What's
to do what
more,
you
what's
had to
more
do.
fucked up? either getting clubbed or watching Watership Down.
Well, no.
Hang on 1 second. I got a question.
Watership Down was an actually good film. That's the
I
problem.
know. It's a great movie, but it's got some really disturbing scenes.
Well, that's why it's a great movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
Make sure you
too
pair
rapid.
it with the Plague Dogs.
Plague Dogs, yeah, or Fellalay, right?
God damn, Sam, is your husband really 6'11"?
He is.
He's fucking Sam Squatch.
Well, you know
Mr.
what they
Sam
say.
Squatch. Yes. All of his family is everybody in the family is very tall, and they put their glasses very high up in the cabinets, and I have to stand on my tiptoes to reach.
Jesus.
But he's the tallest one.
You could put a Vern Troyer on me, and I'm not that tall.
Oh Lord.
To be fair, Jonathan, like you and I are short guys, but I think I might have had you in height.
Horse shit.
That was a strong reaction from the drunk man.
Was Jonathan 5 feet tall and you're 5'1", Lauren, or what?
He's like 4'8". Don't let him fuck with you.
I'm like Danny DeVito height.
Jonathan, party foul.
What is it?
Party foul. Take
How's
a drink.
that party?
Party foul.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I played on a kickball team called Party Foul in West Hollywood.
Did you all have to drink when you fucked up? What's going on?
They're basically drinking leagues. I did go to the World Kickball Championship on that team in Las Vegas, so yeah.
That's not a real thing.
I want to hear that.
It is a real thing. Look it up.
Was the other
WAKA.
Russians and they destroyed you? Is it like what is this? What I need to know all the
It
information.
is adult kickball, man. It's
Just write that
was
movie.
the highest level of kickball.
Write that movie, dude. The
You've
sequel to
got-
Dodgeball, Kickball.
You've got Andy
By
Dick
Jess
locked in. Like, you're not even going to pay him.
No.
Wouldn't believe half of it. I was a left fielder, and a lot of times I'd be smoking in the outfield, and I'd have a ball come flying towards me, and I'd be smoking and catch it, and
Wow.
spit it out, catch the ball, throw it in, and then pick my smoke
Jess,
back up.
you have to tell your story.
I know. Can
I
you
got
write that?
stories.
Dude.
I can't write.
Lauren, biography.
Lauren,
Next book.
exactly.
Lauren's
just
got enough
wrote
of
a
his own
scene, buddy.
ideas. He doesn't want to mess with my BS.
Listen,
That's true BS, but it's still just
I have a professional rate of 5 cents a word, sir, but we can come to a deal.
I can't afford that. Be a really
Apparently
short story.
Apparently, either can most publishers because they keep saying no to me.
That's a shame.
It's funny because I just got a rejection from an agent from a query I put out 3 years ago.
Wow.
I'm like,
What?
well, thanks for getting back to me so soon.
Yeah. 3.
The book I queried about is, sold. Sorry.
Even if you guys wanted it, too bad.
Well, depends what they were offering.
Oh, that you still hold the rights then. That's good.
No, but I mean, when you're a small press guy, there's always ways out of things. Did I say that on the air?
I think you did. We're talking about breaking contracts. Sure.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
well,
It's fine. There's 21 people watching this. I'm sure not. I'm 19. I'm sure shit.
Only
We
7 of
lost
them
those
can
two
read.
that are affiliated with publishing houses. Fuck.
But you're telling me there's a chance. I read you. A kick to the balls, the Jess Graham story. Just a small little
Yeah, do you
snippet
think
of my life.
is Plague Dogs? Do you think worse than Watership Down?
Ooh.
I'd have to revisit them both. I mean, Watership Down's a hell of a gut punch. I mean, like you can imagine as a kid.
Nazi bunnies and the craziest thing is was it a hawk or an eagle that just swoops down and takes a character away, and you're like, wait, they're gone? That's the end?
Can you imagine something like that in theaters now?
Oh man,
I would love to see the reactions to it.
Can you imagine if seriously, if Disney just put out something that or Pixar put out something that looked like a regular Pixar movie, and then 3/4 way through, like the character just got some incurable disease and like slowly died on screen. I mean,
You know, at least the Studio Ghibli, which Disney did distribute for a little bit, they actually did some of that in their films. My Neighbor Totoro, The Mother, Cancer, and what was the other one? About the borrowers. I can't remember what the movie is called, but that one also, the kid has cancer.
Griffin, have you seen Watership Down?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that movie literally opens with rabbits drowning in blood in their burrows. I mean, it's
because they're getting what is it? Because they're like, are they doing blasting? Or are they using the backhoes?
it's the combine, right? The combine.
Oh
goes
yeah,
to the field and they drown in the blood of their friends. I mean, it's kids.
It's hard. It's hard to believe. Like just like I was telling that came up a while ago, and I was telling my nieces about it, and I just thought it'd be funny if I could actually get them to watch it, and it didn't work. But yeah, they didn't believe it existed. I had to prove it. Like that's not a cartoon. They're not allowed to do that in a cartoon.
Well, the novel, I mean, was it meant for adults, but for some reason the film has always been associated as a kids' film, and it's just not.
Yeah. Yeah, they have an idea of cartoon is Disney, and there's no messed up shit in there. And I was...
So it's the same director for both those films. Did you say that?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep. We should do a Martin Rosen double feature. I'm down for that.
I actually would do a commentary for those.
Sure.
Well, but then how do we work the Otter and the Family in there, and how do we get a copy?
That's the biggest trick.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever watched that. I know of that movie, but I don't think I've ever actually seen it.
It's not like something that's heavily bootlegged either, because it hasn't been shown anywhere forever.
Yeah.
Now we're all eBaying copies.
Yeah.
There goes that $20.
The whole show just became us looking for a freaking Wide World of Disney movie from the 70s.
Man, the 70s was a beautiful time.
Don't know, wasn't there?
Jake mentions in the
fucking
chat Midori from 1992. Another messed up animated movie.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't heard of it.
Back when films had balls, man. Then we got all this candy shit.
People buy the candy shit. That's what.
Jesus.
I mean, see, that's the thing. It's like I feel like that's where the horror genre is too. It's not because honestly, look at recent years. It's just like the big franchise names, the big nostalgia plays. It's like, come on, guys. Like, it's the same thing. It just happens to be in our genre, so we protected them. Tired.
Yeah.
I'm nothing taking away from the great films of any era, and I do like a great early '80s horror film. But we fetishize them to the point, whereas they're just kind of dull. You know? Everything that was edgy about them is gone. So.
Just like case in point, it just hasn't aged well at points. Just
I'll never call them dull, but us watching them as much as we have, yes, it's gotten a bit watered down as far as
it's just they
true
haven't.
horror.
Some of these movies hasn't aged well. That's
So-
the crazy thing.
Just a curiosity, how many times do y'all actually rewatch, like, say, the Friday the 13th movies, Elm
If it's
Street?
put my nap,
How many times do y'all watch them? Like, how many times do you feel like you watch like each one of those movies?
And I bet I watch all the Fridays about once a year.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, same.
Because my nephews love that stuff.
Maybe over 2 years as the older I get, because I don't want to watch them till I hate them. But yeah.
Probably the same way with Halloween, the Halloween series.
Yeah, exactly.
October.
It's like
Probably not all of them. I skip a lot on Halloween. So.
It's just so much new stuff. I don't rewatch movies as often as you think. I mean, there's just always something new I want to grab. And quite honestly, like this discussion's interesting because animated films, I have gaps. So now you've got me hunting down all these messed up animated movies that I haven't seen.
You've seen Perfect Blue, right, Dan?
What's it about?
It's basically it's anime, but it is basically a
Black
film.
Swan.
See, no, I don't think
exactly. It's Black Swan.
Raccoon for a Dream.
Oh my god, you need
Anime.
to share because it gets as messed up as you think it will.
Oh.
But it's not a kids movie at all. It's definitely for adults.
No.
It's pure Argento.
It's quite excellent. Perfect Blue is one of the best anime films I've seen.
Well, I'm adding it to my cart. Anime, that's one genre I just never was into it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Dan, also, if you're gonna watch Perfect Blue, just watch the end of Evangelion and then tell me what it was about.
I do know of Evangelion. My younger brother was a big anime fan, and never I mean, I've seen like Ghost in the Shell, Akira, a few of those like classic, just sci-fi films. But no, I'm adding it to my cart. Perfect Blue.
There's also Paprika, which Christopher Nolan ripped off.
I've heard that name. It's another one I haven't watched though.
I'm not into anime per se, but if something is squarely aimed at me,
yeah, it's fun. My younger brother, when he got married, he handed. I mean, I kind of knew what it was, but he handed me this big tub, like Walmart's giant tub of hentai, because he didn't want his future wife to find it.
Was it all stuck together?
Probably, yeah. I learned a lot about my brother. I guess tentacles are the thing, I guess. But yeah, it was so weird because you can't tell the difference between that and a normal cartoon. So I feel like it's a game of roulette if you're going to get Pokemon or Cthulhu, tentacles deep in a girl. It's you don't know.
Hentai is a special kind of nightmare. I mean, some of it's like.
I don't understand hentai because I don't have a tentacle to wonder what that feels like.
I don't have a self-lubricating asshole, but it's still in there.
You guys don't?
I think that's in the works, though.
That would have placed.
You're unique, guys.
I thought I was just average.
It's not supposed to leak
on
like
arrows on their feed.
Jess spends a lot on chairs.
Their Instagram feed.
Oh God.
They were showing this fucked up, like Japanese. Well, it's Japanese, so it's fucked up automatically.
Yeah.
It's like this, like television. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna go Cronenberg. I'm like, oh no, it goes worse. They pull like a baseball player out of this asshole of a television. Like literally, it's an asshole. They just pulled this guy out. It's like, oh, okay.
Wow.
It's like.
Why do I think that Griffin represents his video collection a lot?
I think the only person out there who probably knows what this is probably like Jake Corinthos or something.
Dan's taking him down.
Oh,
I am marking them. I'm marking all of these animated things down. I don't even know if I've watched Paprika, and I know it's a big one.
Well, did you see Fox and the Hound?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
you'll see. Oh fuck. What is it? The stop motion claymation movie. Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck! Is the same?
I didn't see that one.
Oh, okay.
And probably seen that.
Who's all in that one? Like, I could probably guess the name.
Is Oh Fuck in 4K? I don't want to double dip on Oh Fuck. There's a lot of Evangelion, so that might be
They
the way.
rebooted it kind of at some point, I believe, but I'd really fallen off with the canon because I went to Japan in 2010 for study abroad for college, and I think I stopped watching for a little bit before that, and I lost track of what was happening with Evangelion. I walked by something promoting whatever Evangelion movie that they had remastered, and apparently they introduced a new pilot, and I'm like, who is that? What did I miss? I lost track of everything.
I found the movie. It's The Adventures of Mark Twain.
Oh, I've definitely seen that. The claymation.
Yeah. That
that's-
is on Blu-ray, but it's way out of price.
Isn't that guy? That's Jan. Isn't that Jan? The Polish stop motion guy. Alan.
Will Vinton?
Yeah, I think that was on the Disney Channel in the 80s quite a bit.
Oh, he worked on Return to Oz as well.
Oh, that's right. That's what I was thinking of. I heard Will Vinton.
Yep. There you go. It all comes full circle.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fucked up
Yeah.
animation is awesome.
It
So
was
I
a
just-
trippy thing.
But have you all any of you seen any of the the Leica films, like Coraline, Paranorman?
Yeah, I did
I think
see
it's
those.
Coraline. I've seen Coraline, but it's been a while.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
I worked on a promo for Coraline.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Jess, man, that's awesome.
Just promos. Is I didn't like
Okay, well, what goes-
make
what-
the film
what-
or anything.
Well,
They
what
give you a
goes
free
with
copy,
promo?
free tickets.
No.
What?
I
Like
saw
Neil
the
Gaiman
movie
had
usually
you on
when
the
I'm
head?
working the promos. Yeah.
So what do you have to do for a promo? Is it? I'm assuming it's just different than cutting a wrestling promo. That's the only thing I understand.
I don't edit. It's a lot of the on shoot. It just depends on the promo. Like on the Jackass stuff for Jackass 3D, we did a lot of like the in theater. You know, when you see previews and they cut to the audience reactions and with infrared. That's a lot of the production company. We shot a lot of that type of stuff. The interviews in the movie theaters afterwards. Those are some of the promos that we, they're like, oh, it was awesome. We loved it. And it cuts to the trailer.
I vomited into my popcorn and then I ate it anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. And then there's promos that are basically like commercials. You shoot something for the movie, but it's really not in the movie.
Okay.
Sort of just like a commercial scene.
Did you ever have any like really like way out there comments about the movie that you're like you actually were concerned for that person's mental health?
I'm sure there were definitely characters, and you knew right away that, yep, the studio wasn't going to pick that to be edited in. So yeah, there's nothing specific in my head, but you do get plenty of wonderful people that come out and talk.
Like when you decided to interview that guy that just came out of Frozen 2 that was wearing the trench coat.
You interviewed Andy Dick?
No.
Paul Rubens?
Oh, but we all know their stories, those of you who follow the community. We won't go into the Andy Dick today.
That's a tight squeeze, I hear, to go in.
Mine's a tight squeeze, but I don't know about his.
He said he's got a lubricated. Well,
Okay.
never mind. You're good. You're covered.
This is Lauren's channel, guys. We're not going off the rails here. Are
It's
we?
a community show. You're part of the community.
Oh.
Because when I go to those high-profile guests, the first thing they look at is the community shows to determine whether they want to come on the channel.
Oh no! For your sake, I hope not.
I was gonna say you got like Ramsey Campbell and Jess talking about lubricated a-holes.
What
Might not
put
be
me up there?
Ramsey would just be like, I could use that in my next story.
Tell me more about this Andy Dick, Jess.
Oh my gosh!
Wanted asshole.
Our shows usually air a little later in the evening. So.
As if in internet and COVID times that matters.
It did. No.
So going back to the rewatching movies, is there like a particular like kind of one-off film that like just like nobody else really rewatches, or that really likes, but you rewatch it multiple times anyways?
That's a good question.
Maybe Return to Oz for me, but I'm kind of burnt out on rewatching things. I just don't have time. And, like, I watched all the Halloween movies last year for Halloween Kills, and I'm like, I don't want to do that again for Halloween Ends. I really fucking don't.
Well, I don't really want Halloween Ends. So.
Yeah.
Unless its title means something. If they're really done, I'm cool. But we know they're not.
Well, they're done for this. Would you call it a generation or decade? I think Jamie might be done unless she lives another 20 years, maybe.
She will look like that monk from that video that everyone was sharing, and she'll still be doing Halloween movies. 109 years old. They'll figure some way to make it work.
And this time it's personal.
Oh no. I'm still of the opinion that they will. I mean, we'll find out how much Blumhouse hates us because if it's sort of like, hey, Halloween ends. Oh, Halloween ends part 1 and Halloween ends part 2.
Kidding. Oh God, they better not.
Oh my God. That's WWE dickery.
Friday kills, Friday ends.
I
then we
honestly
got
thought we're
the
getting
anime
stuff like that. Figured all our stuff would be Nightmare ends. You know, they'll bring back Heather. Oh, forget all the sequels. It's just a.
I would
sequel
shit
to
on the
first.
couch in anger. I would. I would be so furious.
Well, they can't.
Johnny
seem
Depp's cheap to
to-
get now.
Well,
Yeah.
they can't seem to land on a concept. They've been through 3 different distinct versions and nothing got made. So
Good. Don't make any more.
It's probably
Oh,
best.
it's gonna happen. It's all gonna happen, and it's gonna depress me, and I'm gonna have to deal with everyone talking about these movies for a year each.
Now I'm gonna have to
That's
drag
true.
all the Nightmare on Elm Street fans on Twitter when they're like, "This is the best movie ever."
Oh,
So, outside of the A24's horror output, what's your all's favorite non-horror A24 release?
give me a moment.
Oh, there is so many.
We really didn't answer all the last question, but it's so hard. It's a good question, but it's hard to.
I will say, I think it's A24. Everybody should see The Death of Dick Long. And don't read up on it, just watch it. Since we're throwing out twisted stuff tonight.
The Death of Long Dick? What's it called?
Yeah, the Death of Dick Long.
Dick Long.
Okay.
People say who have seen it, they say it's a lot like the Coen Brothers films. So if you like those, check it out. If you don't, avoid it.
With a little something extra in that one. But yeah.
I rewatch. Speaking of Coen Brothers, I rewatch like Miller's Crossing quite a bit. That movie's fun.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
It's as gangster film that doesn't feel like it has to try and be The Godfather. So
He has the height.
I don't know. I like gangster films, but I'm really done with things that try to be that. You know, that's Krasetsky, Coppola version of a gangster film. I just don't need that. When they announced Irishman, I was like, I don't need it in my life. I've seen that movie at least once, so forget it.
They're doing that behind the scenes.
Oh god, they're going
Godfather
crazy with
thing.
that. The Godfather because of the 50 years.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That reunion was fun, but that was another thing that was just spoiled by the slap. Just nobody was talking about the big reunion at the Oscars.
Oh, god, let's not bring that up.
I held back.
I'll put in 2 cents. I mean, it's hard for me to feel bad for Jada Pinkett Smith and her alopecia because it's like, I'm sorry, do you not have enough millions of dollars to like wipe your tears away with? Also, who remembers Jada Pinkett Smith for her long flowing locks? I don't. She's always got short hair.
I've been saying this. Scream 2 25 years ago. She damn near had it bald anyway.
Yeah, I know, and it's it's like okay, I
cares?
understand, you're having to succeed in spite of this thing, but you're a very good actress. You're fine. Like
She was really good in Michael Mann's Collateral.
I don't like to compliment her at all, but she doesn't look bad bald. So get the fuck over it.
She's still gorgeous. She's had short hair and just killed it for so long, and
Well,
I mean, she was always enjoyable in the Matrix movies.
she's got her own video game.
This is true.
I just worry that the precedent we set when we start excusing behavior is that someone's going to take it further the next time because that's what happens.
Yeah.
People take an example. So even if you feel that like, oh, he did, Chris Rock disrespected Will Smith's woman, so he had every right to go up there and do it. Cool, but had he laid out Chris Rock with the haymaker, would you still be okay? What happens if down the line you get someone put someone in the hospital? Are you still? So it's like arbitrary lines. Why would you accept violence against words ever? It doesn't make sense. And it's beyond that, it's an incitement of censorship, right? Because now people have to think, if I make a joke, is someone going to walk up on stage past security, which how does that happen, and strike me? That's in your head now.
That's even more concerning what you just said there, past security. Now, a lot of comedians are genuinely afraid of, oh, if I offend someone in the crowd now, is that going to justify them to go up and do something to me?
They could have thought it was a bit. Like, I will say, like, if I'm a security guard there and I see Will Smith start walking, I don't know if my first thought is he's going to punch.
Then the people in charge should have been on the headsets going, you need to remove him now.
Correct.
Tackle him.
He's done this.
Sent him his Oscar in the mail. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, you can't beat
Award
it.
aside, if you were going to give him an award, fucking fine. Don't take a man's awards away if you think he deserved it. But he should not have. He should have been removed from that venue for the rest of the night right away.
Yep.
Meanwhile, did we ever find out who actually wrote that lame-ass joke that got Chris Rock slapped? Probably not.
No. I think personally, I would have been totally okay if J.K. Simmons punched Amy Schumer for the old joke, though. Because that would have been funny enough that I'd be okay with it. But other than that, no, it's not cool. No violence.
Well, another team topic, Rock Music Forever brought this up. Bruce Willis retiring.
Oh, did you see they rescinded the Razzie?
Oh, yeah.
Which I had to. I'm glad they did.
The Razzie for what?
He got every movie he made in the last year was nominated for like worst performance.
Okay, well, they can't, like, that's okay. Have some fucking balls. Like, I'm sorry if you gave him a Razzie because it was like, okay, well, hey, you suck, Bruce Willis. It's like, cool. But everybody's going to get old, and a substantial amount of us that are getting old are, we are going to lose our mental faculties at some point, to some extent. Are we going to just rescind, like, every bad thing that we've done because of that?
I'm already there with all the aspartame. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Where am I?
Embrace the void.
Yeah.
We've got Orc. We mentioned Bruce Willis.
Yeah, it's my dog, homie. Feels bad. It was a sad day.
I am sad that we're not getting at least one last good Die Hard, or at least something more respectable than the last movie we got before he calls it.
I think that ship may have sailed, though.
You might be right, but
know,
man, that last movie is almost unwatchable, and the other four are completely watchable.
Oh, 3 is
one of the best. That's my
probably
favorite.
Die
the
Hard
best sequel. Yeah,
I have intentionally avoided the 5th one.
Don't
It's
bother.
probably best, Griffin, if you can really avoid that the rest of your life, especially if there's no others to do it justice.
I made a special.
Hey, Mike.
What's up,
My
Mike?
apologies to Jonathan, but hey, Mike.
Hi.
What's up? What's up?
Jonathan was in.
Mikey, you fucking bloody blinker. How you doing, mate?
That was not good. That was not even.
That was awkward.
And yes, everyone, we all think that you all talk like Hugh Grant.
Yeah. How's the weather in Liverpool, Mike?
I'm getting.
You got some issues.
He's speechless.
Was that bad? Damn.
So, everyone
that's
name your top
said that
3 Bruce Willis films. We'll start with Lauren.
Best or worst? What was the question? I was
Best Bruce Willis films, your favorites.
Fifth Element, Die Hard with a Vengeance. Let's go with top 2.
Okay.
Here's my
Sam.
top 3. Die Hard 1, Die Hard 3, Last Boy Scout.
Ooh, good ones too.
I also like the 5th Element.
That's good selection.
I'm trying. I mean, I'm not a huge Bruce Willis fan. I like Sixth Sense. I liked Unbreakable.
Did you like Death Becomes Her?
Oh shit! I forgot. Yes, but thank you for reminding me. I love that.
Some good ones. Damn it.
That might be one of his best performances because it showed like, okay, this guy can do more.
Versatility.
Yeah. I mean, Fifth Element's a masterpiece. I love Fifth Element.
When I was gonna say Pulp Fiction, and Trash just said it. Of course, look who's talking, Jonathan.
Sin City, 12
The Voice,
Monkeys.
Sixth
Voice of
Sense.
Mikey.
I also really dig the Jackal, especially with Jack Black in that movie. Dope. Yeah.
That is not a good movie.
I like it.
It's good because Jack Black gets killed in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Rock Music Forever 90,
Lauren
Sin
probably
City,
clapped in the
12
theater if he
Monkeys,
saw
both
that.
very good.
Sin
City's
City. Oh my
amazing.
god, I forgot about that.
Sin City, that's way up there. It probably definitely comes with that.
Ben Graham, you took the words out of my mouth, Ben. Hudson Hawk. That's a guilty pleasure.
I have my third. 12 Monkeys.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
saying 12 Monkeys.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
4 Rooms, or are we just? Is it a Bruce Willis movie? You mean Griffin? By like he's the lead, or can he be in an ensemble cast?
Yeah, he could be. He could like.
It could be with both.
Also, his episode of the new Twilight Zone.
Yeah. See, this doesn't narrow. You can't narrow it down to 3. I don't think. I mean, maybe
Yeah,
definitely a
there's-
Die Hard.
Well,
in there.
I was just trying so everyone could, get in some of their favorites.
Okay, there you go. Then. You got him.
There was one I forgot was The Kid, which he did in 2000.
Disney's The Kid. That was
I actually liked
actually a
that
good
I
movie.
was like, wow, this is not bad.
I'm back, jabronis.
Man,
What about the original Die Hard? I see a lot of love for the sequels, but what's going on with the original? You don't like it?
Yeah, it's up there. I mean, I think Fifth Element is maybe his best. The more I think about it, I still remember seeing that in the theater.
Every day when the store lights go on, it's lights Aziz every morning.
Was that you or Grip asking that ghost?
What did I ask? Oh, Die Hard.
Okay.
Die Hard. It's
Yeah, I
up
might have
there.
said, "Hey Griffin." Sorry, you guys. The echo's throwing me off a little bit on who's talking. Look who's
I like the original Die Hard, but to me, Die Hard with a Vengeance, it's just a so much more ambitious film, and it has it's smarter. It doesn't care if the audience is keeping up, and I love that. Whereas the first film takes its time to make sure you're on the ride where it wants you to be. But it is the second best of that series.
I like Vengeance.
Oh, Vengeance
Also,
is
Not a lot
also
of
takes
people-
place
not
on
a
the
lot
East
of people-
Coast.
Not a
It's
lot of people talk
a
about
very
Vengeance,
challenged
but
New York geography, but we won't go into that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I will say that. Corey Laws, he says something. Not even not a movie, but moonlighting. Yeah, exactly. That's what put him on the map.
Siege is another interesting movie he did like right before 9/11 that sort of touches on
Denzel?
some of those things.
I've never
No,
heard
no,
of
no,
that
Bruce
movie.
Willis.
Well, yeah,
I've never heard of that.
Denzel's in there, right?
yeah, Denzel's in that movie.
Tony Shalhoub.
Roger
Adrian-
Deakins brought that up quite a bit on his podcast. He had the is it the writer showed up on his podcast. I recommend Roger Deakins' podcast. Was pretty good.
Sixth Sense. I actually like that. I actually don't think mine Sixth Sense.
You know what the problem with Sixth Sense is? It's every fucking Conjuring movie. If you
Yep.
think about it, that's where Juan got that whole bit from.
That's what I. That's
And
what
The
that
Ring
came to my head while I
remake.
was watching it. And I was like, it's just the genre.
Yep, that whole like PG-13 ghost investigation thing.
Yep.
It's all there.
Exactly one.
Ghost
Exactly.
investigation.
That movie, I think, what annoyed me I mean, again, it's kind of irrational, but it came out and like everybody, it's the best horror movie ever made. I heard
Meanwhile-
that.
It's not a bad movie, but it's just getting.
No, but it's not
It's-
the best horror movie ever made.
Yeah, exactly.
Meanwhile, a Matheson adaptation that's better got ignored at the box office.
Stir of Echoes.
Who?
which-
Yes.
Stir of Echoes.
Yes. Great movie.
Stir of
And it was-
Echoes is amazing, and nobody saw that. I remember even back then, like 5 people maybe in my theater.
I liked it quite a bit.
If there was only 5 people in the theater, it replicated that scene in the theater.
Borderline 11
Wow,
mentions an
that's true.
interesting one. Hostage. I've seen. I actually like that one. It's been a while.
Oh, Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
What'd y'all think of that movie he
And
did,
that Death Wish
Surrogates?
remake.
I didn't see
Even
that.
that new Death Wish, which
I know what it is, but I haven't
not
seen
as bad as I thought. Yes, it wasn't
It's
good.
a graphic novel adaptation, if I recall. I did see Surrogates, and I thought it was okay. Just don't remember a whole lot.
Yeah, Die Hard was based on a novel too.
it. It was based on the detective. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
I forgot
yeah,
the name of the novel.
second book in the series, but
Well,
yeah, I mean, it's a sequel, but no one cares.
yeah.
It's a sequel to a Frank Sinatra film.
It is.
Oh, that's right.
Frank Sinatra.
That's
Die
kind of
Hard
weird to
was-
say that.
They actually offered him. Frank Sinatra.
They had to.
Yeah.
It was in the contract. And I wish to God he'd said yes.
Can you imagine him throwing like Alan Rickman off of the plaza?
Oh.
Yippee-yi-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Fly, fucking German.
That's more like Al Pacino.
Hey, cheers
going
from
like
Germany.
Sinatra.
Parzival.
What's crazy is I still can't get over the fact that that was Alan Rickman's first film role. That was the very. I mean, he'd done theater for a
That's the
decade,
crazy
but
thing.
he just knocked out right out of the park.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
And then he got
And
typecast.
Jeremy Irons played his brother in Vengeance, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
perfect.
Irons actually pretty good in the third film too.
They should just cast those two together in Dead Ringers. It would have been perfect.
Did you ever read Cronenberg's Consumed, Lauren?
I haven't. I own it somewhere around here.
I've read it.
I haven't gotten to it.
What did you think, Griffin?
I thought it was good. It's an amalgamation of all of his. It's basically like his greatest hits. There's a lot of Dead Ringers. There's a lot of Videodrome scanners.
I love scanners.
All meshed together.
Yeah.
Scanners.
When are we gonna
edition
do a
name.
duel on Scanners and the Fury?
Well, listen, if you guys answer my freaking emails, then maybe we can have another episode of Duel. But it's all, hey, well, we can't do anything because of WrestleMania.
Okay, I was expecting this show to take place at like 7 p.m. And then I was fully ready to be like, nah, it's cool. All the good shit's night one. I don't care about night two that much. I could open another tab. I would have done it. I would have recorded. I'm just saying.
Okay. Work, you've
Now
been
that I made that offer.
uncharacteristically quiet, and it's making me nervous.
What's up, homie?
So, could you drop a few bars about Die Hard for us, in as a tribute to Bruce Willis?
Yo, man, I watched Die Hard because I got so much lard, but I'm not a retard. But it's okay to be, I don't know. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Bruce Willis is the illest, that's why I'm saying his name. Yo, I don't eat ice cream, but I do cocaine. Every time I'm in the line at the store, I see many, many, many fucking whores. Yeah, every time I look at these bitches at the beach, I look and I see a Cody Leach. Yeah. One time. I don't know what I'm doing now, but it's probably a crime. Yeah. Every time Bruce is what? Okay, sorry.
Or you are a sick wordsmith.
Or what are the pizza toppings you would have with Bruce Willis?
Oh man,
Without
half
the
of them
pizza,
would
just
probably kill me because of surgeries, but I'd have to go like bunch of pepper, bunch of Parmesan, bacon, ham, basically a pizza. You know, it's gotta have a pizza with the man himself. Yeah.
It's the manliest pizza I could think of.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
yeah.
you know what the most manly topping on a pizza, and I've actually seen it offered places is Slim Jim.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I want to try one of those. That sounds really
I
good.
fucking love Slim Jims, dude.
Slim Jim as a pizza topping is so aggressively male.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, Slim Jims are just fucking crystallized testosterone. That's all that is.
No wonder I like them so much.
It reminds me of my favorite meme post Will Smith shit is just Randy Savage. You've got lust in your eyes, Hulk Hogan, and he's like slapping the shit out of him on the
Wow, that is a.
Hey, when I'm gonna hijack for like half a second. I'll give it back. When does like meaningful matches start tonight, Dan?
meaningful matches. Well, we got AJ and Edge.
Yeah.
Not the best. I mean, just I'm evil now. Kind of was the build to that one. But the match is going to be really great. And
Nothing's gonna beat last night, dude.
no, I don't see any way they top last night.
No, that was wrap it up. It's done. Top 10 Mania in the books.
I think they wanted to get certain things out of the way so Roman Brock would feel huge.
Bigger.
You know? Yeah,
Thank you.
But it should be okay. I mean, the celebrity stuff wasn't too bad. My cat's jumping on my book.
Johnny Knoxville's yet to come, though. That should be fun.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. I'm curious.
Oh, did everyone else see Jackass Forever?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh God, that opening was my favorite opening yet.
It wasn't near as good as the other ones. I'll say
No,
that.
it's definitely the weakest entry.
It's the weakest one, but it still feels like getting together with a bunch of friends. Like,
Can I get
you're
the floor for a
automatically
minute?
back in it.
All right, I'm gonna need everyone's help on the count of one, or no, on the count after one. I'm gonna need a real talk. 3, 2, 1.
Real
talk.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Cool. America.
Fuck
You
yeah.
gotta be the new sponsor, or
Fuck yeah.
you gotta get it. You gotta get that gig now. I feel like
Gonna
Real
have-
Talk will be the new What's Up.
Yeah, like Where's the Beef, but like 2022 edition.
Basically, yeah.
What are you sipping on there, Orc? I didn't see. Is it Coke Zero?
Oh, you can see it right here, Mr. Pendleton.
Coke Zero. Nasty.
Yeah. Real man's drink.
You tried
I got
the,
the sweet tea, boy. That's what you need right there.
I tried the
Okay.
Coke Zero Cherry. It was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it is.
I think Starlight is the bomb. It's too bad it's limited.
I hated it, man.
Marshmallows.
hated it.
I
Tastes like
liked it, but
cookies.
I couldn't drink a lot of it.
Nice.
Yeah. Has anybody
Stop.
found that weird maple Pepsi yet? Because I'm
Not
still
yet.
looking for it.
I'm looking.
Man, no, I never heard about it. Maple
Oh.
Pepsi?
Yeah. I was like, that's
I was
probably
It was in Canada.
Sam, did you try the Reese's with what was freaking
potato chips.
Yeah, potato chips.
Potato
No,
chips.
I saw
Potato
that at
chips.
the gas station the other day, and I was trying to think, wasn't I just having a conversation about that?
Yes,
And
you
I was
are.
I completely blanked out.
It's good.
So I tried it
I've
yet.
had it. Yeah, it's really
It's
good.
not bad.
Better-
Like,
better than the
salty sweet
pretzels?
works. I think so.
No,
Yeah,
nothing's better than the pretzels.
I like it better than the pretzels.
Yeah, you're right. I can't argue against pretzels.
Yeah.
Not as good as the chocolate cookie ones though. Like where there's little chocolate cookie bits in it.
I don't think I've seen
Reese's?
those ones.
Yeah.
Oh God, boy.
They were the first of the like special editions.
Yeah, they're so good.
I didn't see those.
It's like, it's the stuff they put in the middle of cakes just to make you think you hit a pebble.
Why would they put that in a cake to make you think, hey, here's a rock?
It's the foundation layer of the ice cream cake.
Hmm.
It's what's holding everything together.
You know, I wish ice cream cakes would have like a resurgence in popularity because those things were the fucking bomb.
I get so fucking excited every couple of years when I remember that they're a thing.
Yes.
And then I'm like, you cannot go buy a $40 fucking cake just because it's Tuesday, you fat fuck.
True. It's true.
Duh.
You at least gotta wait till somebody's fucking celebrating.
True.
Like my dad, like once every couple weeks, buys a fucking sheet cake. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna get to that point. I'm just buying fucking birthday cakes with nothing on them. Like, I want a birthday cake. What do you want?
Hey, so I got something over in the chat that I want to pop up here because I keep seeing it. I keep
Pop
seeing
it.
it, and sounds like an open challenge. Parzival, I'm so drunk tonight, I'll shave my head clean live on stream if a woman comes on stream and smokes. What exactly are we smoking?
Yeah, I mean,
I've got cigarettes right outside.
I didn't want to throw you under the bus, Sam, but
This
I was thinking that same thing.
man, like
What about a schmeeker, maybe?
A schmiddy
I have nothing for schmirker the bird.
Schmucking a wing?
pipe and a crepe.
Jonathan, can you just identify as a woman tonight?
Not with this beard.
God.
Not with this
Oh
beard.
my god!
Look like fucking Kathy Bates from American Horror Story.
Just don't pull the outfit, we'll be fine.
I'm just like, fuck it.
Okay, I'll be on in a minute.
What is going on, Joe Bob?
Long story.
Sometimes you need to just, identify as a water snake. It just happens.
By the way, that brings up the next thing. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I got my pronouns down.
Your pronouns?
My pronouns. I got those down.
Pronouns.
All right, your pronouns.
Pronouns. I
But
like that.
Pronouns.
I
What's
have
up, dog?
selected adjectives, and I'd like you all to abide by them. They are handsome and brilliant, and that is the only way I feel comfortable being referred to.
Okay.
I'm not.
Handsome and brilliant. You look.
Go
amazing
ahead,
today.
deny me my human rights, Sam.
Man.
I have a lot to say, but I can't say it.
I'm crossing a line. Sorry.
No, it's not that. It's just.
If I say it on YouTube.
So, anyways, the cups with the Reese's cups with the Reese's pieces in it, not a fan. That's pretty much what all that boils down to.
I like those.
I don't know, man. It's just something weird about it.
So,
It just,
have you stand on
it just
the
took up a year
marshmallow
to
topped one?
find that shit out. Mike.
No, because see, like with the Reese's pieces in it, it's like you're eating a pregnant Reese's. It's like you're committing genocide.
Oh my.
So, see, it's all kinds of like Russia versus Ukraine Reese's. That's what's going on in your head.
Oh shit, you went deep. Current events. I guess they could do like a special edition, like banana blueberry Reese's for Ukraine. That'd probably help.
Well, they tried banana. They tried Reese's with banana.
Oh, those were awesome. The Elvis ones.
Yeah.
I've never tried them, but I've just heard they're
Underrated.
right.
Underrated.
Really?
I think that range is still available.
Yeah,
I
those are still
agree.
around. I
They
see
still
them all
are.
the
Headline
time.
I agree, Def. I love those.
Yeah, you can still get those.
I see them every day.
So
Every day?
Check your gas stations down there. You should have them.
Oh,
anybody got a favorite Easter candy? Easter is a great candy holiday.
Rabbit.
It's not that shitty chocolate bunny. Like they always taste like fucking wax.
I know, but that's the taste of nostalgia. Unfortunately, like that's
so goddamn generic.
My favorite.
They're fucking
my
terrible.
favorite candy.
Either
It's
I would
got to
eat
be the Reese's eggs.
Yeah, the
Oh,
giant
yeah,
Reese's
dude.
egg
Like
that
it's-
weighs a pound. That's my go-to.
Oh.
That's why I'm such a fat ass.
Yeah,
I guess I'm gonna have to send some nutrageous to Texas and falsify on the when they ask you if anything's perishable in the package.
It's just gonna make one giant nutrageous. Just put them all together.
Nutrageous should be a category on Pornhub.
If we if we do it soon, we have to do it soon if we're gonna send any nutrageous Texas. Otherwise, it's going to be literally like a milkshake when it gets there.
Oh no! Like I remember,
They also got like
I ordered
the wafer
vitamins.
ones as well. Did y'all try those?
The wafer Reese's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I did not.
When did Reese's become like Kiss? Like you can buy anything that has the Reese's label on it.
Dude, I'm not hating it though. Most of the time it works.
Most
Very few
Most.
times it doesn't.
Peanut butter and chocolate is so easy.
What about a Twinkie with peanut butter?
Ugh.
That's called a
A mud butt.
no. It's an actual product that it is that. It's something bone. It's not coming to me.
Mother love.
I
You
was a
said-
fan of golden words.
Did you say bun or bone?
Both.
Funny bone?
Funny bone. That might be it.
Jamie, there's a fancy chocolate bunny. I did not know about this. I knew about hollow and so hard it'll break your teeth.
Yes.
Yes, the lint bunnies. I've seen those. I don't think I've had one.
Because I need to pay, a payment on the car instead, right?
Okay, but okay,
All
so
right.
Yep, it's
Easter
funny,
candy
Bob.
though, Cadbury cream eggs. Where do you guys stand?
Ugh.
Too sweet?
I
No.
never had those.
What?
I've seen the commercials every Easter. I'm just like, should I eat one of these? Or
Yes.
what?
No, let me backtrack on this. The original Cadbury egg, not a fan. The cherry Cadbury egg.
No, they're the best.
Now
The
that's-
original.
No.
Never seen the cherries.
Here's one. Oh, the cherry ones. I haven't seen them in a while, but they were awesome. What about those bust-ass, weird chocolate-covered marshmallows that come in the egg carton?
No.
Oh, God. I don't remember what brand that is.
I don't know. It's just
You know,
generic poverty brand because they're always at like
Yeah.
Dollar
What
Tree.
about Pete? What about
And
Pete?
I love them.
No
What's your
peeps.
favorite flavor
No
of
peeps.
Peeps
The
are
art-
your-
What?
I don't do
No.
peeps.
Are you shitting
You
me?
can, Lauren,
No.
you can have them. I'll give every peep you can have.
I don't want
No
it.
peeps.
Oh,
I
you don't
like
like-
coffee peeps. Coffee flavored peeps can stay.
I hate
What
peeps.
is with the dislike for peeps? I've never understood because I love them. I don't.
It's like a snowball without all
You
the
do?
sugar.
Yeah.
I love them.
I mean, it's marshmallow, I guess.
I love the boot beer.
It's the texture, I think, for me.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was
And
gonna
cotton
say.
candy.
Yeah, they have cookies and cream is another one.
The fruit
then why
punch
don't I
peeps are
eat
amazing.
I've
Cookies
seen
and
the
cream
cookies
or
and cream.
cotton
I never tried it.
Possum flavor.
God save the queen. Fuck yeah.
So with Easter coming, Watership Down's got to happen.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh no.
Cotton candy, king of all foods. Looking down the lesser foods.
I actually may watch Watership Down this Easter.
It's one to,
Okay.
gather the family around.
My question is, and this is horrible. This is horrible. Is it a better Easter movie or a better Passover movie?
God.
I'm spending a lot of money tonight for this show. Anime ain't cheap.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
So
don't
what's
understand
everyone's
the-
since most of us like Reese's, what's everyone's stance on Butterfingers?
No.
Yeah.
Fuck
Absolutely
Butterfinger,
not.
dude.
They're okay. It's like I don't even want to eat
Butterfinger
the whole
BBs.
bar,
Now
so-
that was something to get behind.
I'll
I didn't mind those. I didn't
Those are
mind
okay.
those.
The regular Butterfingers, they're too difficult to eat and they just stay in
Yes.
your teeth.
Yeah.
I don't care for that at all.
I mean, the only good thing about them to me is Bart Simpson promoting them like crazy.
Yeah, he was.
Never
They,
mind.
and they,
Butterfinger.
they promoted them for forever.
I'm diabetic
Up to
now.
like the early 2000s.
It's all about the timing, not the message.
Yep.
And he follows that up with a drink of soda.
Yep.
So, guys, we have passed the 8 across boundary, and I'm thinking the audience is all going to abandon me so they can watch oiled up men play with each other. So,
Hell yeah.
I'm just a redheaded American woman here. Of course I am.
so people, go pimp their channels, do stuff.
I'll just speak now because I'm echoing. I don't know what's going on tonight.
I mean, your mic is pretty bad, Mike.
And I don't know why, because it's usually okay. But, okay, real good people.
That's not you.
YouTube
Maybe that or just the Wi-Fi is just.
live stream every Tuesday night, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. No, sorry, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard.
You.
Midnight UK time. Yeah, that's me. Okay, I'm out. Good night. Bye.
Thank you, Mike.
Later, Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Love you, Mike. Take care.
I feel all like intercontinental when he's on.
Yeah.
I know, right? He spices up the joint.
So, Mr. Handsome and Brilliant, where can we find you?
Down on the corner, down in the street.
Sorry.
Now I gotta pay John Fogerty some money because he did that.
God.
Yeah, I was thinking of Dead Man song.
Yeah, this stream just got demonetized.
There was no monetizing anyway.
But no, I got nothing going on at the moment. So,
Jess.
Well, come on over to Cable Channel 11. We got a lot of great programming there. Public access from the 1990s. No, really. Talk show. I have Jess Graham Live with a great guest on my last episode just this past week. Check it out. Lauren Dixon, writer.
How's that show going?
It's one of the it might be the fastest rising Jess Graham Live.
Oh God.
Ever. So check that out. And the Horror Rumble is another show on there, which a lot of these fellas have joined in on, and some of you who haven't, hopefully you will in the future. We drag a lot of just friends in talking. There's a subject of horror, and we rumble about it, talk about it, and you'll see some familiar faces from all over the community. So check it out. Cable Channel 11.
Orc, what you got going?
Not a whole lot. Yep.
You posted this week, so don't even start with me.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. Gonna watch WrestleMania and get my jimmies all rustled in a bunch, and revisit my childhood. You're here, brother. Oh, you're brother.
Hey, Griff.
Ring of the cock.
What was that?
Griff, tell us about CRT televisions.
Oh, really? I attempted to upload a video about CRT and it didn't go well.
Fuck YouTube. God, fucking fascist over there. I swear to God, it's like unlistenable. What the fuck?
Yeah, they got deleted.
Oh wait, sorry. One more thing, and then subscribe to me at Pizzoel on YouTube. So,
I love your channel.
there you go. Thank you very much. I worked really hard on it.
Shout out, Jamie.
Ghosts, what you got going on? Where's the channel launch?
TheDailyGhost.com. Find what I'm up to, which isn't a whole lot, but I'm over there. I do a music podcast once in a while when I'm in the mood to.
What's your favorite album this year so far?
What's that?
What's your favorite album this year so far?
This year so far, actually, I don't know if anybody knows the Birthday Massacre.
Absolutely.
Their new album. I like their last couple albums, decent enough, but I was starting to sense a little bit of a decline. But this new one is fantastic. So, I think that's my top of the year. 3 years ago. What's that?
I saw them in New York about 3 years ago.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah. They're very cool. You don't know, they're kind of a gothic synth band, but they have kind of a post-punk thing going on at the same time. Female singer, great band.
They're really prolific, which is surprising. I think they're like on 10 albums now or something, and every song is like a hit. They're just.
Have you heard the new Bad Omens?
The new who?
The new Bad Omens record?
No, I've not heard of them.
Oh, you probably won't love the older stuff because it's a bit heavier, but the new one it sometimes sounds like Joy Division, and sometimes sounds like Cannibal Corpse. So figure that out for yourself.
Yeah,
it's
that's
great.
very intriguing.
Amazing.
Okay, cool. Bad Omens. Okay.
Bad Omens. Dan, give me the list that you're up to.
Flesh Wound features here on YouTube. Also, I'll be on S'mores and Doors for the Greatest Wrestler tournament. Got really passionate last time.
Me too. I forgot about
even
that.
more so. They can't accept how awesome Adam Cole is.
Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna get Steak a Cole shirt. It's gonna happen. I don't know why he doesn't respect Cole. Adam Cole. So get in the chat for that show and share your love of Adam.
Death will be there. So
Steak usually only gets t-shirts off the floor after a long night.
That is true.
Joe Bob Tarhill, what is going on with you?
I don't do much YouTube anymore, but I'm on blackandwhitenetwork.com. I do a lot of movie reviews, TV episode reviews, whatnot. Just go to blackandwhitenetwork.com and search my name. You'll find my reviews.
Awesome. And have any more houses blown up from meth lab accidents in your town recently? Oh, that was
Good
you.
comment.
Sorry.
Wait
Sam.
Wait a minute, Joe Bob, you're on BET.
No, it's a website called blackandwhitenetwork.com. They do like
The fuck does that
sports
do?
topics. They have YouTube channels, Black and White Sports, Black and White Network, Matrix and Road Show, whatnot, etc., etc. I'll put the links down below in the comments once this goes up.
Yeah,
It's some good
I
stuff.
didn't know
It's
you
some
were
good stuff.
doing that.
Okay, Sam, what do you got going?
Nothing. I'm going to be slowly approaching 4 years since I started podcasting, but that's not till like a week from now. That's when I started Sheebie-Jeebies. It's like April of 2018. So that's pretty cool. I miss doing interviews with regular people. So maybe at one point I'll be able to pick that back up. We'll see. But for now, I'll be here on Visited by Voices and Region Free. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, feel free. Chibi_GBs.
But wear a cup because she's rough.
I am. No, that's where I draw the line. I don't kick dudes in the balls for shits and giggles. It's really mean. I've known women that did that though.
So we have some stuff coming up on the channel, but it's all still being worked on because no one can do anything because of WrestleMania. And but there's some really fun stuff coming up. Some an episode of Obscurity Report, some other cool things. And since no one has really noticed that there's a poster behind me that's different tonight, there'll be a video about that poster, which is going to be much more interesting than that just sounded. Anyway, any final words, guys?
What?
Ghost, take us out.
Peace.
I'm sorry, I would have loved to have met you. Maybe next time.
You ain't joking. I didn't do my research, so we'll skip that. Told you about the wise man that said things.